Hi, my loves. Today I'm going to share with you 3 signs that you're on the cusp of a massive breakthrough. 3 signs that you're about to quantum leap. These 3 signs are things that I have experienced. That's why I noted them down. In preparation for recording this, I basically thought back to times in my life where I had been stuck, frustrated, almost on the verge of giving up, and then a breakthrough came. So I wanted to share them with you today because I know what it feels like when you're in that place where you're doing everything you can and you're really hoping that you're going to see some positive changes and results soon. So I hope that this message brings you hope and encouragement. The first sign is a breakdown. The breakdown before the breakthrough. I remember sitting in my car with my mum in an underground car park in a Sainsbury's in Lewisham, South London, crying tears of anger, frustration. I had had enough. I was worn out and burnt out. I had been putting so much into my previous business, and yet no matter what I was trying, not only were the results not coming through, but it didn't feel in alignment with me anymore. I felt like I was going through the motions, but not actually wanting to. I had this voice in my head that was telling me to change what I was doing, to change course, to stop. But there was that other voice in my head that didn't want to give up and that had a lot of fears and doubts about, well, what would I do instead? But through all of that emotional mess that I was feeling, I think what I did was I put a huge intention out there into the universe. I wasn't just crying and feeling sorry for myself. I was crying and realizing that, hey, hang on a second. I am more valuable than I am getting paid for right now. I have been putting so much value out there. When is it going to come back to me? And I know that can sound quite entitled or stubborn or selfish, but it wasn't coming from that kind of energy. It was coming from an energy where I suddenly realized my worth. I realized my value. I had been underplaying myself, undercharging, if you will, or just, selling myself short is the expression I'm looking for. I had been receiving the crumbs of the universe rather than the whole cake, only because I hadn't been seeing myself, feeling, identifying self-concept, right? I hadn't been embodying the feeling of the version of me who knows her worth, who is valuable, and who's ready to receive in abundance. So the breakdown before the breakthrough could be a sign that you're on the cusp of a quantum leap, especially if that breakdown comes with a massive realization that actually you are ready. You're done, you've had enough of the old way, and you are ready for your next level. You are ready to finally receive what you have been working towards. The next sign that you're about to quantum leap is decisiveness. Just like the previous sign, there is a power in this energy. Up until this point, I had been ignoring and rejecting what I wanted. I had been trying to force things to stay the same because I was scared of taking that leap of faith and entering the next chapter in my life. But my energy shifted and I decided to draw a line in the sand and find the courage to follow what I actually wanted to do. Up until that point, I had been ignoring what I wanted to do with my life because I was feeling guilty about letting other people down, or I was worrying about what other people would think. I was feeling guilty, I was feeling fear, and all of it was a creation in my own mind. If anything, you could call it all excuses to keep me in the same place. Perhaps it was my subconscious trying to keep me stuck by inventing stories, excuses, reasons why it's not safe to move forwards. But when I drew that line in the sand, I realized that none of that mattered. None of that was even true. And the only true thing that really mattered was my happiness, my fulfillment, and doing what made me feel really happy and fulfilled. So I'd built up a lot of fear in anticipation for making the decision to stop my own business and to start a new one. And the decisiveness actually came to me because I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take the living out of alignment any longer. To my great surprise and relief, all of the stuff I was worrying about and feeling guilty about was a total figment of my imagination and didn't actually exist. It turned out I didn't need to feel guilty. It turned out I didn't need to feel bad about letting anyone down. It turned out that actually nobody really minded or cared as much as I thought that they would. And it was fine. It was fine on the other side. So sometimes we may make a mountain out of a molehill. We may create fears in our imagination that cause us to feel paralyzed, stuck, terrified to make the next step. But you may often find when you take that leap of faith, when you find the courage to just do it, that fear melts away and it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. So decisiveness was the energy, decisiveness to draw a line in the sand. But I wanted to add that extra context to say, you can feel decisive about your next move and you can still feel some fear about it. You can still feel nervous. You can still feel guilt around letting other people down. But once you have made that decision, you feel there is no going back. And so perhaps for you, like for me, you will find that on the other side of making that decision, actually nothing bad is on the other side. And you will just feel a huge weight lifted, which creates space in your energy for new things in abundance to come flooding in. The third sign you're about to quantum leap, this is another symptom I've experienced just before a huge surge of growth in my YouTube journey, was excitement and alignment. That feeling that what's on its way is inevitable. And so you are lit up and fired up every single day and you're in motion. Now, I want to add here that it's okay if you also sometimes waver or have moments of doubt or moments where you lose the motivation. I'm not saying that you have to be permanently excited, permanently feeling amazing for this to be a sign that you're about to quantum leap. Even during those periods where I've been in motion and confident and feeling like where I'm headed is inevitable, even during those times, I'm a human, right? So I also get those thoughts, that voice that tries to doubt where I'm going. So it's okay if you waver. What's important is that you support yourself with your tools, with your toolkit, right? I have a mental and spiritual toolkit, and I encourage you to have one too. So they're tools that I lean on daily to support me, my mindset, my focus, to stay in alignment as much as possible with where I'm headed. The free app Parrot is one of my favorite tools. Or if you have an Android, there's an equivalent app called Easy Voice Recorder. I use Parrot to record my voice telling me the truth, as in what's possible, where I'm headed, how easy it can be, so that when that other voice tries to drag me backwards, I have an easy way to press play and remind myself of what I want to focus on, the new story. I'm essentially being my own mentor, support system, friend, cheerleader. I'm embracing the fact that my mind will have those times when it doubts, when it loses focus, when it loses momentum, when it loses motivation. And so I'm ensuring that during those times, there is a voice, my own voice, reminding me of what is real and encouraging me to keep going. My scripting letter is another one of my tools. Every morning I wake up groggy, still, transitioning from sleep to wake, and I pick up my scripting letter and it is showing me my goals as if they've already manifested. It is getting me excited all over again about where I'm headed, about what is manifesting, about what I'm stepping into today, about what I am a day closer towards. Breath work, tapping, being surrounded by a positive community. These are all tools that I recommend to my students inside of Align, so that no matter what, come rain or shine, whatever kind of day they're having, they can lean on their tools so that that day doesn't take them out of the game completely. We're all allowed to have those days. We're all allowed to have those wavering, wobbling moments. But the better you support yourself, the more tools that you have, the less likely that's going to take you off course, and the more likely you're going to be able to continue to move forwards, continue to build that positive momentum in the direction of what you are creating. So of course, there are many other signs that you're on the verge of quantum leaping, but I wanted to share with you 3 personal experiences I've had before a massive quantum leap. So let me know in the comments if any of those 3 resonate with you right now, because I trust that my content reaches people at the perfect time when they need it. And I know so often I receive comments from you saying, oh my gosh, this video was for me, this podcast episode was for me today, so thank you so much. We are so in alignment as a community, so I trust that this reaches you at the right time. If you would like some more support while you navigate this incredible transformational time in your life as you quantum leap to your next level and create results like you've never experienced them before, then I would love to invite you to join Align, which is my signature manifestation program where you will be supported and guided not only by me, but by an entire community of the most positive people on the internet. And you will be equipped with all my favorite tools that will help you to be unshakable and to manifest everything you came here for. So I'll put the link down below if you want to take a look and join the waitlist and be the first to know when the doors to Align reopen. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. If you're listening on podcast, thank you for being here too. Feel free to press follow, leave a 5-star review, and share this message with somebody else that it could help. Until next time. Bye.